Did you read the title? Did you read the title? You read the title, right? Hello, motherfuckers, and welcome to my Club of Cottontails. I'm Amber Motherfucking Lewis. It's very moist to meet you, a very random content creator I be, and in 2 very moist days, I will have been a amazing content creator for 4 motherfucking years. So, did you have a good weekend? Because I did. Did you read my title? Did you read the title? You should probably read the title. Um, we have some moist content to spread. My moist cunt got spread this weekend. I mean, it's very fitting considering how often I spread my moist content here in Club Kottontale. It was only a matter of time before my actual cunt got spread, right? Right? I don't know. Okay, so, hello motherfuckers and welcome to my Club of Cottontails, a place for me to be 100% me while helping myself mentally and physically. If this is your first time here, you're gonna find it's a very moist place to be. And I do mean moist as in M-O-I-S-T because what a very moist weekend it's been. Now, my motto is moist, that elongated moisture. That, my motherfuckers, is to be 100% yourself, regardless what any motherfucker thinks of you. Simply love yourself, and you will be loved. No shame at all. Oh shit. That moment when I almost put up blue and black hearts, I'm like, that's the wrong thing. That's for our flirtationship. We don't need that for Club Kottontale. Alright, motherfuckers, let's get this moist content spread. Oh my god, have you read the title? You should read the title. Also, I'm gonna have to close my window because I foresee me being all sorts of, like, yeah. Okay, okay. Ooh, okay. I knew that I would be excited when I got into Club Kottontale, but I had no idea it would be to this extent of excitement. So we are live right motherfucking now. Come say hello, Cottontails. Yes, indeedy. We are live right motherfucking now. It is almost 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, July 12th, 2020. Wow. And I just realized it was literally, I got laid today. Wow. Okay. Well, anyways, we are live right motherfucking now. It is almost 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on this Sunday, July 12th, 2020. And have you read my title? You should read the title. The great drought of 2019 has come to a moist end. You have... Okay, so let's finish getting the content spread because we literally have so much to talk about Cottontails. So, I have not seen you guys since Friday night, and it's Sunday night. Like, we have so much to fucking talk about. I have a new flirtationship. That's something. Well, it's like, I wouldn't say it's a budding flirtationship. I won't say it's a new flirtationship. I'll definitely say it's a budding flirtationship, which they should be whacking it and falling asleep right now, hopefully. So, but definitely a budding flirtationship, and I'm very excited about it. I've had a little crush on this person for a while, so it's kind of nice to kind of see, where it will go. As most flirtationships go, all of my flirtationships tend to be really far away. You guys already know that I have my flirtationship in Texas. Well, this one, the budding one, they live very far away. So, it's going to be a little different. The dynamic is definitely going to be different, but when you have chemistry, you can make certain things work, and especially with flirtationships, it's a little bit different because you're not the main relationship, you know what I mean? You're not the main boyfriend or girlfriend, you know, giving them majority of the energy. You're giving, you know, some of it. So, anyways, we are live right motherfucking now. I'm putting a little link on my Facebook. If you want to get to my Facebook page, simply hit the hashtag Mooiisstt link that is available on my YouTube. YouTube is Amber Motherfucking Lewis. Right there. Alright, moist content is spread. My phone is going off like crazy. That moment when I don't have to get a bowl loaded. Bit of Northern Lights in there. Now, I do have my grinder already prepared. I do plan on smoking a regular bowl. This meeting's probably going to go until like 11 o'clock. I'm just letting you guys know. Alright, moist content is spread. I need to check these messages real quick. Ooh, fuck. Well. Okay then. Okay then. Okay, let's go. Okay. Oh my goodness, you guys. It has been such a phenomenal fucking weekend. Okay, we got the content spread. I'm so glad to have this fucking e-pen, you guys. Having okay. Goddamn music. Alright. Wow. Brayden, I'm gonna say this once. You seem like an infant baby bunny, my dude. The way that you are interacting in my motherfucking chat right now, you seem like an infant baby bunny. And if you're brand new, an infant baby bunny is someone who is under the age of 18. A baby bunny is someone between the ages of 18 and 20. And then a Kottontale is the Mooiisstt Motherfuckers who are over the age of 21. My dude, yeah, I can tell. Goodbye, enjoy your time out, bro. Like, I just can't even with you right now. Like, I don't fully understand why someone would allow, I mean, whatever. I'm Amber Motherfucking Lewis, a very moist content creator here on YouTube. It's very, very moist to meet all of you. If you could not tell, this is and always will be a 420 friendly as well as 21 plus content channel. I have and do make content for myself because I needed a place to simply have a controlled area to trigger myself, to desensitize myself. So I make all my content for me, and I'm well over the age of 21. I'm actually 33. So being that I am 33 and I make content for myself, it's very 21 plus. So I just have my nice little disclaimers. This is a 21 plus content channel. All is welcome. However, the channel, and sometimes the chat, but mainly the channel, is gonna have crude or vulgar content. you've been warned. So on that note, let's get our 420 command up. Let's grind up what's in here. And I have never been so fucking glad to have this motherfucking pen. Although, looking at it, I don't think you guys can quite tell, like, at all. But this cartridge is, like, half gone already. Oh my. That's so fucking good. So, what do you guys want to hear about first? Want to hear about my dick appointment with my ex? Or do you want to hear about my Tinder hookup? Because that's exactly how my Saturday into Sunday went. So it's official. The Great Drought has ended, and I officially have a number 14, you guys. Honestly, as you guys know, I was trying to not add to my body count by sleeping with someone whom I had already fucked with many moons ago. It did not happen. I did get laid, but it was with a new person, and honestly, it was really... I'm a little flabbergasted because not only was it only the second person I've ever met from Tinder, but... I mean, you know... Okay, so... I feel flabbergasted when I think about the fact that at 12:30 at night, I fucking went to this person's house simply for the aspects of sex, and then took an Uber home. I've never taken an Uber, and my first ever Uber was after a Tinder hookup. I'm kind of living for it. Look at Kottontale living in 2020. But, like, I was telling him, you know, like, I don't know why I'm so flabbergasted, because, like, I literally lost my virginity from a, like, phone chat line. You know what I mean? But what was weird is, like, for one, I was extremely medicated. I was stoned. I had cotton mouth. Oh my god, I went to go fucking suck some fucking dick, which I was so excited for. And my mouth was so fucking dry. I'm so glad that I had a fucking water bottle. Tip for your ladies or the gentlemen who enjoy sucking a good cock. If you, so I brought my, my back bling, my Fortnite back bling. That's like my go-to purse. But it was, essentially my dick backpack. It had condoms in it, water, a hair thing. If I wanted, my hair was in a ponytail last night, but if I wanted to put my hair up. So I had never been so glad that one, I had condoms, and two, I had water, because if those things had not existed, last night would not have gone as smoothly as it did. I have no idea, to be honest, if it's just going to be a one-night stand, or if it's something that I might be able to pursue when I'm down in Vancouver. To be honest, kind of hoping it is a fuck buddy. I would really not like to have a bunch of casual partners. I'd rather have a few that I just kind of fuck around with. And it was really weird how comfortable, I'm just going to call him A. I was really comfortable with A. Like, it was odd to me. Like, I wasn't even nervous sweating, which I usually do, and I was super worried about because of the green. Which, you guys, don't use splat. Can I just tell you? Even if you want your hair to be stained because you want it to go to black, don't use splat. Please don't use splat. I have taken so many precautions, and there still is some green ending up in my blonde. Luckily for me, it's like a pretty seafoam green color, and because it's blonde, it will blend in, and I can just take my blonde shampoo to it. But this blonde, I need it to stay blonde. Only half of my hair is going to be dark. And the whole reason I dyed this color is because before my birthday, which is in December, this is going to be black. And that's why wanted to have a color that would stain it, and when I saw the splat, I was like, oh, hey, that will be nice. I kind of wish I hadn't gone with splat. I wish I would have went with, maybe a permanent manic panic. I don't know if they make that. Usually it's only semi-permanent. Or I should have just originally done what I was going to do, which was I was going to dye this side like burgundy. That was the original color scheme, you guys. This green happened because I was already leaning towards green, and then it happened to be in the store. But see, you can kind of tell, but like it's bleeding into my blonde in certain areas. It's not too bad, but I'm also like super indecisive with my hair. Like, I'm the type of person that will do something with their hair and then like 5 minutes later go, oh man, did I make the right decision? But I definitely made the right decision with doing the colors that I have on my hair, you guys, because I was wearing a freakum dress, my short and tight purple dress, which, you guys, is perfect for a hookup because it's like a tube dress. You just hike it up, and then, like, it had one strap, so, like, I could have just, like, plopped one titty out, but instead I just, like, undid it, so essentially it was like a tube top around my belly, which I ain't mad about, because even though I like my shape, having my belly covered definitely probably made it a little bit easier for me to be, like, extra sexy, you know what I mean? I don't know. It just went very smoothly, except for towards the end, so I didn't get to finish, and that's one thing I'm a little bit disappointed in, but not a lot, because there's a lot of factors. One being that they literally, like, grabbed my hips and was like, stop moving, like it was too much at that moment in time. They almost had finished, so I had to stop. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not a dead fish. Let me just, like, be a statue for you. Like, hold up, I got you next time. Next time I got you. But, yeah. Man. For not finishing, like, well, now when I say not finishing, I mean I didn't orgasm, because I came a lot. But I didn't orgasm. Which, there's a lot of times you'll have sex and you weren't orgasm, so, like, I hope that he didn't take me saying that I didn't finish, which, why I said that afterwards, I don't even fucking know why. It's like my brain just fucking said it. But I hope he didn't take it as, like, I didn't come, because I'm pretty sure he could tell I did. Like, I would hope you would be able to. Oh, if you couldn't tell, 21 plus, by the way. I always kind of figure that people get it through their heads as soon as they see that it says motherfucking. Like, I'm a mother and I got some fucking last night. Motherfucking. But I also have my content command, good little disclaimer. But anywhoosies, so afterwards I was like, okay, I'm gonna, like, finish myself off, right? Well, the clitoris itself is very fucking sensitive, so of course it was just too sensitive for me to even touch myself at that point, which was frustrating as all hell, because I wanted to, like, for one, that could, like, maybe get the mood back going, but it also could finish me off, you know what I mean? But it was too sensitive. I couldn't even, like, it was so sensitive that I couldn't keep my hand on it, you know what I mean? Like, since I'm the one doing it, I have a control over my hand, so when it gets too sensitive, I'd lift my hand off, you know what I mean? Which is frustrating, because I was trying to force my, you know what I mean? Like, it was, like I said, I'm hoping it, like, if it was just a one-night stand, then, okay, cool, it's a one-night stand that gets us back on the horse of having sex again, you know what I mean? But I'm hoping that it's, a fuck buddy, you know what I mean? That's kind of, like, going forward, like, I'd like to maybe, like, 14, 15, 16, just have, like, a couple little fuck buddies. What's funny is I don't know how well my I really, right now, I only have the one flirtationship because the other one's just a blooming one, but I don't know how well they're handling, me being more actively single, whereas beforehand I was just kind of like flirting with people online, I guess is what it would be, but I'm actually getting out there, you know what I mean? Like, I went on dates last night, like, and usually I'm able to talk to him about it, but I don't know, he got a little weird, and then I felt weird telling him about it, and I don't know, it was just all kind of odd. Ha! I love it. The little ass motherfucker had joined VIP Club Kottontale, left their opinion, but as soon as, I put in my piece, they're like, oh, no, retract. I find that pretty funny, if I do say so myself. Okay, so we spread the moist content, right? That content got spread. Let me just double check. Ooh, and we got 5 minutes to 420 somewhere. So we want to get that 420 somewhere. I came across something that tickled me. So my my blooming flirtationship head literally shared a picture that I had, like, I saved this picture and had no idea that they had, like, shared it, so I find that pretty ironic. I kinda live for that a little bit. Well, that was fun. I just got completely distracted, as I usually do. So it does look like it's just going to be me, myself, and I. We have 2 minutes now till 420 somewhere. We're going to get Jaded Rose loaded. Jaded Rose is probably going to be in Club Cottontail a lot less and less. I think the main jadedness that we'll be seeing will be my hair. Which, honestly, you guys, I am living for the Legends of Zelda vibes that my hair has been giving me. I'm not even, like, a Zelda fan per se, but I just absolutely love the blonde with the green, or gold with green sort of mashup. I find it very beautiful. I do kind of wish I had, like, I like going the adventurous route with it, because that's what this was an adventurous route. But to be, if I'm being 100% honest, I kind of wish I would have went with the safe route, which was getting the burgundy purple that I wanted to get. It wouldn't have bled like this would, because it would, like, this is gonna fade to something. The burgundy purple color I was gonna get would not have faded, and I might still do that on top of this, because, like I said, we want this side of my hair to stay dark, because it is eventually gonna be black. My hair is gonna be black and blonde. I plan on being black and blonde for a while. Yay, the emojis actually stayed this time. Last few times they've been a little bitch. Happy 420 is literally 420 somewhere, motherfuckers. Cheers, a cheers, cheers. Sweet, sweet Susie. So, you may or may not have read the title, but in case you haven't, it does say, The Great Drought of 2019 has come to a Mooiisstt end. It is official, and I am very happy. Like I said, I hope that it is a fuck buddy, because that's always been what I'm kind of finding, like, looking for. I'm not just trying to casually fuck tons of people. I would like to casually fuck a few people over and over again. Have myself some fuck buddies. Unfortunately, had to be down in Vancouver. Luckily, I go down to Vancouver every 2 weeks for Hosey Posey. So, my therapist is down in Vancouver, so I'm down there. My sister, as long as I let her know beforehand that, hey, I'm coming to stay the night, she's fine with it. So it works out that way. But even when I go down to Vancouver for Hosey Posey, I don't always stay down there. So I need to find someone where I live. Okay? Now, I already know that a lot of you guys judge me, and I really don't give a fuck, and you're really going to judge me for this next portion. I've been letting a lot of the slutty ambers take over because I just don't care. To be honest, I'm hurt a little bit that Glasses, my crush, failed to not lead me on. You know what I mean? They were feeling all those conflicting feelings. I should have said something at the beginning. We're just friends and I'm perfectly fine with that, but I'd be lying if I said it didn't hurt slightly. Stung, that the day that originally we were going to hang out together, he then had a date with a girl. Pretty girl. Very happy for them, actually. But he should never have led me on, you know what I mean? And I had spoke with you guys about how, I wanted to see where that goes, but if it ends up like this, I'm just going to let some of the slutty ambers take over, and that's where we're at now. I thought about, do I even fully want to tell you guys, how my Saturday went, you know what I mean? Because I literally went to a dick appointment, it didn't work out, and then I went somewhere else, you know what I mean? I literally had the person whom I had planned on, and we tried, I had them drive me to my late night booty call, and I don't feel any shame in that whatsoever, actually, because Great Drought of 2019 is over, and I'm very moistly happy about that. Hoping to keep it from that. 9 months I went without sex. 9 fucking months. That is not gonna happen again, okay? If I go a month without booty, that will be a surprise at this point, because no. But anyways, back to the challenge that I already know that I kind of judge myself on it, because Nick Tinder. We've talked about him a few times. So, for anyone who hasn't been on the adventures of Kottontale for the last few months, I joined my first and only ever dating app in January of this year. I joined Tinder. For me, and it still is in a lot of ways a social experiment for me, because it's kind of a weird thing. So, first and foremostly, it's a social experiment. It's just me kind of investigating, lurking, and seeing what this thing is. However, it's a location-based app to meet people. So I was like, hey, this would be a great way to possibly meet people in my area because I don't get out much. Even before COVID, I wasn't getting out much because I'm a stay-at-home mom. My life is within the house, you know what I mean? Plus my social anxiety. There's a lot of things leading up to it, right? So I figured it'd be a great way to potentially meet people in my area. Well, I already knew that Tinder itself was basically a hookup app. Most of the people that go on there, they are using it to just be a hookup. Well, that's where I wanted to use it as a social experiment. I wanted to see if I could go in and be myself, be the moist person that I always am. For me, every single relationship starts as an acquaintance. So I wanted to see if I could meet some acquaintances and see where they would go. For example, the second person I ever met from there, acquaintance that, like, chemistry very intensely strong, and then we hooked up, like, 3 days after matching, like, not even, which kind of blows my mind. 26. I am 33 and a half. I will be 34 in December. They turned 26 this year. They just turned 26. Yummy. That's all I have to say about that. I also, as a big and delicious woman, BBW, I've always been a bigger gal, and I haven't always loved my body. I've learned to love my body throughout the years. Being the very confident and voluptuous woman I am extremely glad that there is no lack of individuals who find all of this, then some and more, because it's going to be a good summer. It's going to be a good summer. But getting back to my challenge that I've been trying to tiptoe around, because like I said, I think I do judge myself a little bit on it, because I anyways, so Nick Tinder, after we had a panty moistening kiss, he then tells me that he doesn't want to do anything with me because things are warming up with his ex, which, mind you, I already knew this, that we had previously talked about that. And, I was just talking to him, and he said, I still am single. There's no reason why we couldn't meet up. And I'm like, you're right. Because he even said, he's like, my ex had hooked up with people, so why can't I? And I'm just thinking, like, oh, okay, he's one of these type of guys. A nice guy. He's a small town guy, living in the same place his whole life. He's very sweet, you know what I mean? Like, anyways. Bad Kottontale. So, it is at the point where we had that kiss, and then he tells me, things are warming up, and he doesn't want to go forward with me because he would feel like he's cheating. He would feel like he's cheating if he was to do anything with me. And mind you, we already had that panty moistening kiss. So, he's already done something, and that's obviously where his guilty conscience is coming into play. But I still kind of just want to be like, why don't you just have your freaky Tinder hookup? You know what I mean? Like, for one, it's always going to be in the back of his mind that she fucked other people. Like, if they get back together, it's always going to be in the back of his mind. But at the same time, is like hooking up with someone random for him going to hurt him more than that? I don't care about that type of stuff. I have seen a picture, and I want what's in the picture. And I have always been the type of individual who sees something they want, and I get it. I earn it, I do what I must, but I gets what I want. For example, the person that I hooked up with and stopped my drought of the great drought of 2019. I can't believe it's over. I can't believe I had sex. I just had sex, and it feels so good. Anyways, when I swiped right, I was like, when I sent the message, I knew what I was setting it up for. You know what I mean? I'm setting the course of what it is. I saw something I wanted and I went for it. Now, I do feel like slightly catfished, only because, like, the pictures he had were not updated pictures. Now, mind you, I had just dyed this half of my hair, so my pictures were not updated as well. However, he followed me on Snapchat, so he knew that I had dyed my hair. His hair, like, I mean, obviously it was him. Thankfully, it was actually the person that I was thinking it was. But his hair was a lot different. Like, I wasn't mad at it. Oh, wasn't. Yeah. It's the sort of thing, like, you know, if it was just a one night stand, it was just a one night stand. But I do hope that that definitely become. I think that it will be something more. But it's the sort of thing I like to play devil's advocate on anything that I do. It's a better way to keep yourself from, like, getting disappointed. Because disappointment is a human trait that we all get, and it happens so frequently when you don't want it to happen. So, oh, excuse me. Oh, I should have. I should have hit up. Who the fuck is Mishoga? Meshuga? I don't know who the fuck that is. I should have sent a message and asked if they wanted to play. Do they want to play with me? Or maybe I just want to do a solo. Whoa, it stayed on that one. How? That must be, that's a new feature. I might have lead to believe that it would stay on that one if I move it. I should, like, I'm so happy I got her, but at the same time when I look at her, I'm just like, you dirty slut, you cost me $10. Does anyone else feel that way when they look at their skin sometimes in Fortnite? It's just like, I had to spend this much to get you. That's how I feel about her. But I love her so much. It makes me wish that I had someone that could run a, like, fire and ice bit with me, because, I just think she would look so fucking cool next to her. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. It would definitely be fucking dope. Oh, they brought Barney back. Aloha vibes. Oh, you guys, that's a place that I want to go at some point, like, before I get too old, you know what I mean? Like, if I get to my mother's age and I go then so be it. But I don't want to be, like, 80 and haven't gone to Hawaii yet. I want to go to Hawaii so bad. And especially, like, I've been really working on my irrational fears, and I think that I could actually get into, like, the transportation devices that it would take to get to Hawaii. But yeah, I have a lot of this dye left, you guys. It's a little worrisome to me because it just means that a lot of my stuff is going to be dyed green for a while. Oh my god, A had white sheets. At least his pillowcases were. And, I have green hair. So, pretty sure he had some green stains on it, like, somewhere. I'm hoping not. I'm hoping not. I mean, if it was, cool, because then maybe it made him think about me, but I'm hoping not, just because it's stained now, and I'm sorry. A part of me had thought about not doing this before I had my dates and stuff throughout the weekend, but I'm so glad I did it. It looked fucking fire with my dress. When I wear a purple outfit with this green hair, I have like this little hat thing that is purple. Oh my gosh. We need to, like, curl our hair. Oh, yeah. Space buns. I bet you space buns would look so fucking cute. One little blonde one, one little green one. Oh my god. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Well, you know, I guess I should say thank you to anyone that's lurking, twerking, or watching incognitally. I really appreciate you being here. And especially to those watching this as posted content. You couldn't watch the live content when it went live, so you're watching it later on as posted. I want, like, whenever I make live content, I always hope that we'll get someone to chat with me, you know what I mean? And I'm not gonna lie with how, the way my weekend went, like, and all of the stuff that I'm talking about, I'm like, great, like, you're just talking about your fucking life again, and there's no one there listening. And I mean, there could be, but it definitely feels like there isn't. So hopefully going forward we get more actual conversations. Less lurkers, more conversations. But on that note, it is just after 9:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We're going to finish what's in Jaded Rose. This is probably going to be the only flower bowl I smoke. Having a vape is, like, it's just a complete game changer for everything. I do need to make sure to charge. No fucking way. My PlayStation cord charges my motherfucking vape? I feel like such a Chad right now. Also, the lights on it are flashing. It's like it's going to the music. Alright. I am in a great motherfucking mood. You know what? You want to know why you want to live your life moistly? MOOISST. One reason. Truth. That's all you need to know. Because when you live moistly and being 100% yourself, you're living your truth. And by being truthful and living your truth, the people whom you meet are meeting and knowing the real you. I am so fucking real to a fault that when people meet me, I offend lots of people because I just say it like it is. Like, if I don't like you, I'll tell you. If I do like you, I'll tell you. It's the sort of thing, like, I am very open and honest, you know what I mean? So if you're ever looking for a person whom is going to communicate and help actually have the key points of life, just look for a moist motherfucker and you'll never have to look any further. Because we're individuals whom are being 100% ourselves, striving to when we can't, just loving ourselves and being loved, so every little bit that you learn about us is us. And keep in mind that people like me, we tend to have a little bit more in our brain and bodies, mentally and physically. So it adds to it. All human beings are so finite, and we have to remember that with all the similarities but extreme differences, that you have to be kind to yourself and everyone else. That's good. That's bad. I didn't want to close you all the way out. I did spread the content, right? I'm not, like, tripping. Okay, I did. Let's see how many people it's reached. 4. I mean, it's better than 0. Man, the water's getting... Oh, shit, we got new locations because the water has been draining. I wanna get stupid, I wanna get dumb, lose my inhibitions, dizzy from the drums. Yeah, you do. Did I not send those invites? Frustration. Frustration. No bleeding. Don't give a fuck if I come in bleeding. Conversation out of sight. There we go. 'Cause I'm losing my mind. Please won't somebody tell me I'm fine. Losing my mind. Please somebody won't you tell me I'm fine. Oh, okay, this is oh, I see. Shit, someone already landed here. Come on. I hate when you land on something and it doesn't pick up the location. Fuck, it's been so long that, oh man. Yeah. Definitely, it was a great motherfucking weekend. You know what I mean? Got a little Mooiisstt, ended our fucking, the epic drought of fucking October 2019. Potentially found ourselves a nice little fucker buddy. I like it. Mooiisstt. And coexisting, you guys, is going really fucking well because Moose actually just recently, her birthday was actually today, but Moose has been talking to a lady and like things are going well there, so that's definitely helpful in the realm of him not being so much of a dick, and he even, you know, said that shit, so you know, coexisting is actually going a whole lot better than it has been, you know, and a long time, so that's definitely nice. You know what I mean? It's a good change of pace. I swear if it wants me to go all the way out into the, like, the water area, it's gonna be crazy, because that's the only thing I can think of, is that it wants me to go over here. Because it's shipwreck, yeah, crash site. See, I thought so. Talk about creepy, ugh. Ooh, yeah. Whew, goddamn. Keep thinking about the fucking. And my brain just is like, whew, that was moist. And it, because it really fucking was, man. Like, definitely it was moist. That's for damn sure. You know, sometimes I hate my brain, though, because I really hope that me saying that I didn't finish, like, they didn't take that as, like, I didn't come, because I came a lot. I just didn't orgasm. And for me, like, I think anyone, when you get into a sexual act, well, I guess depending on what the sexual act is, but you always hope that it will come to completion, you know what I mean? Of course, it's, like, different for guys and girls. Like, I kind of, like, I'm always curious on that. Like, as a guy orgasm, I mean, it's obviously not the same, but, like, a girl can come a bunch of times but not orgasm. And to have multiple orgasms is possible, but it's also, like, very difficult. Like, I've only encountered 14. I can't really use the first experience of the most recent one, because I'm pretty sure they're a fuck buddy now. So, whereas the first time was very good, there was going to be some extremely more moist situations from that. It's going to be a good fucking summer. Literally, fucking summer. Oh, it doesn't break the bridge, which frustrates me. Come on. Get through the hole. Come on. Oh, come on, damn it. I pressed the wrong fucking button. Get to the tight hole. Come on, you can do it. Oh! It did it! It just pushed me out the fucking top of it. Great. Oh, dude. The agency always kind of freaks me out whenever I come up to it. Or, well, this is not even the agency anymore. It's the authority. Jesus fuck, my lights have been doing some weird shit lately. It's been fucking freaking me out. Going up and over the hill. Looks like someone already went to the gas station. Oh, yep, they're there. God, I am so jumpy. Okay, let's go attack this dude. 'Cause I am way too jumpy for my own good right now. I shot Duckman in his dick. Duckman died pretty quickly after I shot him in his dick. Ooh, that gets real hot. I'll unplug that just in case. Because even though it's compatible with the PlayStation cord, I don't know if, like, it's heating up because of something related to the station, or if it's just, that happens, but it's pretty warm at the base there. Cheers, motherfuckers. I am pretty happy that I got this bad boy. You know what? We should load another flower bowl, though, because, see, for one, this is a lot stronger than just a flower bowl, so that's probably why it's so nice. Like, it just keeps me nicely medicated. I was fucked up last night. I don't get stoned very often. Like, it is quite difficult for me to actually get so medicated that I'm stoned. It has to be a mixture of things. I have to be feeling comfortable. I have to have a lot of medicine in me. If you had told me that I would meet up with someone that I've never met before at their house at 12:30 at night with the prospects of sex, and that I would end up taking an Uber home afterwards, and that I would be the calmest that I had pretty much ever been with a person, let alone a stranger, I would have laughed in your fucking face. But that's literally how my Saturday late night went. Like, 12:30 a.m., technically Sunday, you know, technically today, fucking 12:30 a.m. today. Like, I'm flabbergasted. For one, I have a really loud voice. And, like, because I was inebriated, I didn't know the decibel of my voice, and their place was fucking hidden. Like, stupid hidden. So I, like, audibly said that, and they shushed me. But, it tickled me inside. Everything about, not everything about it tickles me inside, but a good portion about the evening's festivities just kind of, it was a good Saturday, man. I like meeting weird people, you know what I mean? I'm a weird person, you know what I mean? So I have to meet weird people, you know? Even if they're not, oh shit, someone's here. Even if they're not as weird as myself, I still need them to be somewhat weird. Bitch. Lots of fucking health. You know what's really weird though, you guys, is because that's what I'm gonna call them. I keep smelling. They're like, I don't know if it was their cologne, deodorant, I don't. bath, shower, maybe it was a mixture of all of the above. I don't fucking know what it was. But I keep smelling it. So I don't know if, like, my own perfume is similar to that smell, or I just don't fucking know. But I'm also very flabbergasted just by the relaxedness of it all. You know what I mean? I'm not that relaxed when I meet new people. Like, even when I'm inebriated to the point that I was, I'm not usually that relaxed. So that was interesting. I mean, that's just chemistry. You know, you have good chemistry with someone, like, chemistry speaks volumes, and it's up to the individuals on how they want to use that chemistry. For me, like, right now, I'm just looking for casual shit, or if someone wants to take it, you know, a little further, like, I'm down for flirtationships. I just don't want a boyfriend. I don't want a girlfriend. I just want to enjoy all the moisture that life has to give. Okay, so you have portable benches and you do have the regular ones still. So that's good to know. I was curious on that. I hadn't investigated until just now if, like, there was only the portable upgrade benches or if they still had the regular ones, which obviously they have both, which is cool. Oh, 36, yes! We got our fucking pre-cum. Officially, our first goal. Well, pre-goal. Pre-cum, pre-goal. Because our goal is 60? I think Kit is 60? Hiccups like a motherfucker. Hurts. Oh, man. TMI, but let me just be 100% honest. Everything that's in my channel is a TMI. If you're not ready for real conversations from a really random bitch, then you just ain't ready for Club Kottontale's moisture. But anyways, so I've mentioned it many times. I just hadn't done it in so long, so I didn't remember how much I missed it. But man, did I miss sucking dick. Like, straight up. Like, I even, like, I looked at him and I was like, I will gladly do this the rest of the evening if that's all you want. But it's not all that he wanted. It's not all I wanted too, but, like, I was okay with it, you know what I mean? Because, like, like, the individuals who have actually gotten head from me, they know how, what would be the word that I would use? Trying to think of a better word than into. That's essentially what it is. God damn it, there's a word that I can't, like, I can't. Because it's more than just being into it. Fuck, I can't think of the fucking thing that's gonna frustrate me. But anyways, either way, like, you can tell that I enjoy it. Like, it's not just something that I'm doing. You know what I mean? You want to come on my face? That's a different story. That's gonna be me wincing. Like, people like to laugh when, like, talking about head comes into play. They're like, oh, well, what do you do when they're about to come? I'm like, I deep throat it so I don't have to taste the cum. And that's surprising to people because I do, like, I never really thought that I enjoyed giving sloppy, like, porn star type fucking blowjob, but actually pretty fun. Oop, wrong thing. But when they can get pretty messy, it's just like a mixture of a lot of things. If you got long hair, it could be your own hair, pre-cum, fucking lots of fucking drool. God, it's fucking hot. But, like, I can do that, but I just, oh. I mean, it's been a long time since someone tried to, like, apparently my body likes the aspects of it, but let's be honest, we're just, like, in the aspects of any sort of sexiness. But I guess I would have to try and see, like, so that's what I'm gonna have to do, is be like, you willing to try to come on my face, but be prepared that I might wince? So I have a lot of weird triggers and aversions and shit. It's like, the most you let me just, like, play, the more fun it is for everyone. God damn. I really did. I personally don't understand how there's people in the world who don't like sucking cock. Like, or giving head in general. Like, I used to hate receiving it, but it also just was like, you know, one of my weird triggers, you know what I mean? Like, and it's not necessarily weird triggers, but it's just my way of saying it, you know what I mean? I've had my triggers for so fucking long that they feel weird in some cases, you know? But man, I bet you A gives really good head. That I did not get to experience for myself. But honestly, I don't think, I probably wouldn't have let him, to be completely honest. Oh, yeah, no, fuck. Ooh, I'm not, brain, stop. My brain is, like, literally, like, trying to go into panic attack mode. I can feel myself, like, clamming up at the thought of the person that I hooked up with, number 14. Like, we had actual sex, but, like, my brain right now at the thought of them going down on me, like, is like, no. But it would probably be really good. Oh. I need to go upgrade. I can't believe I still am rocking this blue, or green burst. This needs to be a blue burst, at least. I see remnants of people, but I don't see people, so... I'm not gonna be able to get enough metal before I have to move, yep. Fuck, we were so close, too. 26 away. What's that? Firefly jar? The fuck is a fire? Oh, fuck. The fuck is this? Oh, okay. You know what I haven't seen in a while? Llamas. I imagine they still exist. Right? Oh, fuck. Oh, that storm is fast. Oh, no. It's gonna eat my household. I don't want that. I don't want it. Oh, my God. She doesn't want it. She doesn't want it. Oh, good. It's not. Okay, good. 6 other motherfuckers, though. Ooh, they're all probably posted up and lazy. Fuck, I am gonna sleep so good tonight. Marauders! Fuck. Oh my gosh. So, this muscle right here is really sore, and I'm not entirely sure why, but it is. I do need to make sure to stretch tonight. Oh, that's what I want to put on. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, I'm so excited. I have not, like, you know what's funny is we usually play so much Fortnite. Like, so much Fortnite. But not too long ago, my friend had gotten me The Last of Us 2, so we played that to completion. And then I've been pretty fucking busy. There is so much going on IRL. Like, things are going pretty good, like, full speed ahead here in the Lewis household. I'm feeling somewhat more confident that I might actually be able to, like, put up shit on the walls and, like, continue to make this room mine. You know, I truly feel like coexistence is going to get a lot better because I'm not the only one being honest with my feelings. You know what I mean? Any relationship will fail, just as any relationship will work if communication exists. You have to communicate with a person, and especially on that shit that you don't want to talk about. Like, and each relationship's gonna have different levels of communication. Like, for example, like me with a fuck buddy, I'm not gonna have to tell them as much as someone, say, like a flirtationship. A flirtationship is damn near a boyfriend or a girlfriend, you know, but you don't have the title. Like, you're getting romantic energy, whereas a fuck buddy's just getting sexual energy. There's like a complete difference. What up? I poked my head in and see you engaging a pack of marauders, turn to run, and then get sniped by some rude-ass bush dweller, lol. Right? Right? I was... You know, spot on to them for getting such a sexy shot off with a bolt sniper rifle. But yeah, no, you literally popped in at the craziest of times. Craziest of times. So I got a new vape. I have an e-pen. Got a little bit of Northern Lights inside of there. Like, I pet it. I'm sure you probably have seen the title. For anyone who hasn't read the beautiful title, let's get a little drum roll. The Great Drought of 2019 has come to a moist And guys, I got laid. So it's good. It's good. You know, actually, Raymundo, I will have to tell you the full story. Like when I see you in Ashmole, I'm gonna have to tell you guys the full story of July 11th into July 12th, because today is July 12th, 2020. This is the official day that I got laid because it was early this morning after midnight. You know what I mean? So a lot of you guys know that I had set a dick appointment for myself for Saturday with an ex. I didn't want to add to my body count. Well, we added to our body count. Number 14 happened because the previous person couldn't. It just, it didn't work out. It did not work out. I definitely don't ever want to say whom it was. I've already mentioned that it's one of the three individuals. I've only had 3 boyfriends that made it past 2 weeks, and it was one of them. Obviously, it wasn't my current ex. I feel like you just call him an ex, even if you are still married. Like, Justin and I are not getting back together. Like, we're literally just getting our ducks in a row so we can file a divorce. So, definitely was not him. You know what I mean? And most people, like, when I was talking to Cassie, she guessed one person, and then she's like, oh, this one? And I'm like, yeah. She's like, what? Like, she was flabbergasted. Just flabbergasted. But yeah, I have an oil pen, so I don't have to smoke flowers much, but you guys, I got some really good stuff. So we got some Opal Alice for my sativa, and because I use more sativa versus indica, I got a whole lot more of the sativa versus the indica, and my indica is Granddaddy Purple. Yes, you guys, fuck yes, fuck yes. um I spent a good portion of money at the dispensary. I spent 160, well 155, and then I tipped the other $5 to the bud tenders. But I not only got... Oh, I also have dabs. Oh, I think it's still in my condom bag, but I got some dabs, it's like Star Dog or some shit. But with this flower and my vape pen, this will very much last us for the next 2 weeks to get us to July 25th, which will be the next time I'm down in Vancouver. I have Hosey Posey that day. Oh, you guys, we need to make a mental note, maybe even write it down. I need to make an eye appointment. I missed my eye appointment, which I'm so disappointed. I went to the wrong fucking building. Very disappointed. You know what I mean? It is. So I'm going to make another one, hopefully on the same day that I'm already down there. If not, I will make a special trip, you know what I mean? What halves it. However, July 25th would be the next time that I would go to the dispensary that I like to go to. If I need stuff in between, we'll go to this up here. I just don't like the dispensary up here. I'm most comfortable in Vancouver's Main Street Marijuana. It's just... Seriously. Okay, what is this? Why do I keep smelling him? Oh my god, is it in my hair? Oh, it's gotta be my hair. Holy shit, because I didn't wash my hair. Hold up. No, it's not my hair. Why do I keep smelling him? Ugh, anyways. It's not a bad smell. I want you guys to know it's not a bad smell. I don't need, I'm the type of person that sights, smells, and objects take me back to the time and place. So every time I smell him, I just imagine me, nibbling on his delicious milky body. And I'm trying to focus on getting a bowl loaded. I'd like to do at least one more match. This is, much needed Club Kottontale meeting, but it's also digressing us not just from our day, but from the whole weekend. Whereas I had a really phenomenal weekend, my Mermy week is tomorrow. When I wake up tomorrow morning, 7 a.m., it's with my little 2-year-old, and I got all my little Mermy duties to do. So I need to be focusing on that versus, I'm not going to say dwell, but, put hyper focus on our weekend, so... But yeah, Raymundo, I don't know if you're still here, but how was your weekend? I definitely, after I'd gotten that smoke with Fens earlier, I had to do a quick one for you, even though I was still at my sister Wolf's with you guys. It was so wonderful to see my sissy Wolf. I hadn't seen her and hugged her since March. It was absolutely phenomenal. It's always a joy to get to hang out with her and her fiance. Um, and yeah, we had a very wonderful time. Ooh, been chilling. It's been an odd day. Yeah, yeah. Well, I'm glad that you're able to tune into Club Cottontail, man. I definitely want to, not on a time where I have Hosey Posey, but just one of these weekends here soon, whatever works for your guys' schedule. Um, come down and visit you guys, see the babes, help you guys with that if need be, and just hang out and see you guys. Yeah, have a beer with you later. That's what I want to do. Oh man, I want to have a beer with your lady. Oh, yes. Oh, twins are napping. Well, I imagine, well, yeah, at that age it is more of a nap. They don't necessarily sleep through. Um, well, I imagine the twins probably sleep pretty good, but oh, I miss you guys too. But yeah, Rainbow's been down for bed for about 2 hours now, which is it's already God, time flies when you're really having fun, but it makes sense. We've already had our chat, played some bit, now we're chatting some more. We're going to have our official last bowl of this meeting. For those who don't know, marijuana is a medicine for me first and foremost, so when I took on marijuana, I'm not simply getting high. In some cases I am because it is changing the way my brain is thinking and processing things, but it's essentially taking it from being erratic to calm. Whereas most people, it's the opposite. Your brain is calm, you smoke marijuana, it becomes more erratic, like you giggle a lot, things like that. Because it's medicine for me, if I smoke it too late, it will keep me up. So right now, I'm almost so tired that I just want to end this meeting, but I have so many more things that I either want to read, come back and talk about, or you know, new things that I want to talk about. Life is doing really good. I'm very happy that I'm still flabbergasted though. You know what I mean? I've only been on Tinder since January. I've only met two people. The first person I met, I ended up having the most amazing kiss that I've had in a long time. And that was the thing when I met up with the second person, and it actually was a fuck date. Well, it was a booty call. It was like a booty call. Um, when I kissed them, like it wasn't a bad kiss, but it definitely wasn't like that kiss that I had with Nick. That was holy fuck. You know what I mean? But I definitely am looking forward to learning more about A, because like they like knives, but not nearly as much as I do. I sent them a picture and they're like, "Oh Jesus!" And I was like, "What? Too much?" They're like, "I like knives, but not that much." And I'm like, "Neither do I." like, but that's okay. You know what I mean? Like, one thing, oh my gosh, you guys. That was probably the most funnest experiences. I've never had a guy willingly let me just play with them the way that I want to. Usually, guys have like an aversion to a lady just playing with their genitalia. You know what I mean? Oh man. I had so much fucking fun over the weekend. Ow! Oh, my knee is wrecked. So I have a giant bruise on my right knee that I had before the weekend, and then I went and hit my knee when I was at my chilling with my ex. I hit my knee on their furniture. It was it was ridiculous. Absolutely. Oh hey, happy 420. Holy shit. That moment when I monologued myself into 420 somewhere. Cheers. very happy with the prospects of our new fuck buddy. We'll know more if that's an actual, because they're so young and kind of an interesting character. I don't want to just kind of come outright and be like, look, are we fuck buddies? Because like our chemistry is a little interesting. You know what I mean? I kind of want to play it out and see where it goes on the spectrum of things. You know what I mean? But to be honest, I kind of see them just being my 26-year-old fuck toy. And I think they'll be okay with that, to be completely honest. I almost can guarantee that. I do think it's sweet, though, that my blooming flirtationship, they were sweet. They were like, you're like a famous YouTuber, like, I can't just simply be like, oh, I'd like to do you. I'm like, why not? And I'm like, I am nowhere near a famous YouTuber. I'm like, I appreciate that, but I'm not like that. And they're like, well, regardless, I think it's cool. And, like, it always tickles me inside because I always forget that to some people, I am Amber motherfucking Lewis, the YouTuber, you know what I mean? So, when I'm, like, having chemistry and feelings and even, like, having a blooming flirtationship, I could see how on the opposite side of it, they're probably thinking like, what? Like, is this real? And then there's the wanting to kind of brag about it, which I think is kind of sweet. Like, you brag, babe. You want to be like, that's mine? You brag on that because I like that. I like that shit. That's how I am. You know what I mean? Like, communicate with me because if you want to be like my little late night booty call that you're my dirty little secret, then so be it. But if you want to be front and center, then I want to be able to like be like, look at this is mine, because that's how I am. You know what I mean? I actually did a post on Facebook about how if you have a crush on someone, like their post, hype them up, let them know like I fucking like you. You know what I mean? Because every single human being is insecure. We just are good at hiding it, some of us more than others. For me, I'm a very confident person. A lot of my insecurities came from I just got out of a very toxic relationship. You know what I mean? That's where all of my insecurities have came from, actually. Because I allowed myself to fall in love with a pathological liar, so now I question certain things. One thing that I won't ever question is if they liked my body, because they actually specifically went to a dating site that was for bigger people, for their current thing that they have going on, and I guess the person is actually bigger than me, so clearly they do have a thing for bigger people. But it was just like there towards the end, really it was recently, but they'd been making comments about when I'd be eating and things like that, and I don't like that, you know what I mean? Like, for one, everyone has to eat to live, but I like my food. If I want to sit and gorge on something, then I'm going to sit and gorge on it. Like, if you actually see me doing something that's detrimental to my health, then please speak up. But, like, I had made 2 sandwiches, and this was, like, a couple months ago, or, like, 2 months ago. I was making a couple sandwiches, and they had referred something to, like, how, like, oh, they were like, oh, yeah, when I have a beer, I can't ever just have one, I have to have 2. And I'm like, did you just refer to my sandwich making like a beer? Because I'm like, this is sustenance and that's alcohol. I'm like, I don't even know. Hope you enjoy the night. I think we're going to wake up the girls for a feeding session a bit. Love you. Love you guys too. All my love to Theodore and Evelyn. They are so amazing. You guys already knew that though. And I absolutely love how they're absolutely identical, and it's hard to be, like, I feel like when you have them separated, you almost can't tell them apart, but together, the fact that, which I think it's so cute that Adora has the more slender face, and Evelyn has the more rounder one, because when I just think of Theodora, I would think of, like, this cute little, like, rounder, sort of, they're both round, but you know what I mean. She's got more of the oval head, whereas Evelyn's got more of the, like, rounder head, circular. Any whoosies. They're just... I was telling your girl, I was like, I know I don't have baby fever, because when I look at your guys' girls, like, my uterus aches, but I don't want a baby in it. You know what I mean? Like, that's how I know I don't have baby fever, because you look at these little girls, and you're just like, like, there's no way to not just, like, like, fall instantly in love. You know what I mean? I'll just make all the tutus for them. I don't want to be pregnant. That one, you guys can have all the babies. I will just love on them. So for anyone that is tuning in and joining me for this Club Cottontail meeting, hopefully you read the title, because I'm loving the title. It's my titles, for one, will always kind of give you a bit into the piece of keeping up with Cottontail. Hi, I'm Cottontail. How you doing? Amber motherfucking Lewis here on YouTube. Very moist to meet you. Now, if you read the title, you have noticed that it says The Great Drought of 2019, October 2019 to be exact, has come to a moist end. I just had sex, and it feels so good. I actually wrote in my journal, because as you guys know, I have my sex log, and I had mentioned, once number 14 happens, we're going in there. Well, when I was writing the entry, I had to mention about how, and I took a picture. I actually did a really fun snap. I feel like if you should follow me on Snapchat if you're not already, but I did a fun snap kind of showing some things. And I mentioned, like, in one of the snaps, I scribble out a bit, but I leave the section where I'm talking about how, like, literally during, like, they grab my hips, or, like, they're like, you need to stop, like, don't move, like, and I just, like, I've experienced that a few times, and it's always a good feeling. It's like, good job, magical pussy, good job. But, man, I just am a true believer, if you just stick to, being yourself, loving yourself, and living as moistly as you can just get everything that you could want, need, desire, you know what I mean? I love this. Someone commented, they're like, I love that you keep a journal. I do too. Okay, see, literally, name and age. So I scribbled out a shit ton, because obviously I'm not, like, trying to share everything that's in the goddamn thing, but name and age, scribbled out, their name, 26, is their age, my age, 35 and a half. God, I'm literally smelling them right now. It just makes no sense to me. Date, today's date, which is July 12th, 2020. And then, so basically how I word it is that we have name and age of them, my age, the date, and then how was it. And I just kind of put like a little spiel. So it starts with giggles, and then I scribble out some stuff. Yes. Scribble some more scribbles. He he grabbed my hips during to stop me. My my magical pussy, good girl. I literally wrote that. I couldn't help myself. And then I gave it some porn. I gave some porn star sloppy head. He loved it. I loved it. Yeah, that was 47 out of 10. Gonna do that again. Will yes, 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 yes. Okay. You know, I probably shouldn't play anymore, even though I hella want to. So, we are not going to, but... Oh good, I already did the different fishes in a different match, not even meaning to. I've yet to use this at all. Whoa, it looks almost like invisible. But, so if we go into... One moment. If we go into here, to our battle pass, I always set a goal for my purchases. Fuck! Yo, I need to play some Rocket League in the next 3 days. The Rocket Pass is over in 3 days. I need to play some Rocket League. I might have to get on that. But I like to set a goal for myself, and that's why I'm thinking about the Rocket League, because I spent money on the Rocket Pass. And I have gotten my money's worth, because I did unlock the things that I really wanted from it. But I just feel like I could get, you know, the best buck for what I can, like I do in everything. So 36 was our pre-goal in here, because I always like to have a goal, a pre-goal, and then a post-goal. We like to lovingly call it our orgasm, pre-cum, and post-cum. So this was our pre-cum. Our actual orgasm is going to be for Kit. This is our official goal. Just like how Mr. Meowser's was our goal for last season, definitely their son has to be our fucking goal for this one. And then I'm not really fond of tier 100s, so 99 for the last few bucks is our post-cum. You know, so yeah. I say we just finish our bolio and then call it a night. It is 10:30 already, and I gotta make sure to get in bed, but I just definitely had to come here into Club Cottontail after such a phenomenal weekend. After our drought comes to an end, like, I still can't even on that. Pretty happy about that, I'm not gonna lie. It should be interesting to see how the rest of the summer pans out, you know what I mean? I'm pretty excited. It's gonna be a good, moist summer. Alright, motherfuckers. mm. So, if you didn't already know, which it'd be a surprise. Actually, it wouldn't be a surprise. We get new people all the time, so if you didn't know, I live my life moistly. I am simply 100% myself, regardless what any motherfucker thinks of me. That's because I love myself, and I will be loved. No shame at all. I am Amber Motherfucking Lewis, and my YouTube, of course, is by the same name. And this is where we say our goodbyes. Because, until next time, please be kind to yourself and everyone else, because life is very much difficult on its own. We do not have to help it along. I have had a most moist weekend. It's back to the weekday, during the week I do tend to get to have midday meetings, but there's a lot of things that are kind of like gears are moving in the house. I do have a appointment with my Social Security attorney at 1 in the afternoon tomorrow, so to be honest, I don't really foresee us doing some meetings, but we'll just kind of have to play it by ear. So until then, like I said, be kind to yourself and everyone else, and we'll see you then. Bye. Ooh.